This time it's not there. So intimidation is not there. President Vice President Minister CEO MCs they don't have control on police, they don't have control national security. They don't have control military. Inti tables no will turn.
Okay.
But I'll make sure say I will guard against rigging. Okay. The only alternative will be rigging. And I want to assure them say they shouldn't try it.
Talking about rigging, no, and near maybe one Obeka say a young popoye. I would when you did your say, so one ya she rigging because one big statement say you want free and fair elections.
Yes.
Bibi one will be a done idea. Excess rigging.
Yes. Ebine proxy. The last time, Obi to proxy baku 200.
Nipa baku 4.
Yes. Obi to baku 40. Election are not all control also. One kasa at the elections committee used himself as an example. Say any proxy 40 or the go more and the content and EBT.
Nipa na kasa.
Yeah, okay. Our elections committee. Onwa or timbi or nipa kesi pa.
I won't pay so boni.
Yeah.
Oh.
And okay say proxy ni dey mon fan tunchen because yep say party akofom nti ye pekuru ya ye ma fairness enye adwuma enu yifrim no ensema ebe chire ni but no krani mamemfa wafidie so emo elections committee na so so far there so good they've been very fair.
Okay, and out of that no Omaka say this time no omo allow proxy voting, so exactly. What supporters are
yes.
Oh,
now you got to what be winning what winning near support just this Tuesday almost last week here say abra mo the guidelines aba for party aspirants Agyapong wa say a failure percent MPP for ankasa efa security and they are guard a monitor
within the party and
within
security.
The party. Abra mama guidelines say there ma regional chairman constituency chairman obi akoto aba free ho na nka police. Then they went to justify their case to elections committee say omo pesa failure ye fa internal security. Medina omo boy na esre.
So he for this internal security no.
And phobia omo free say baby a ekono. Omo here rigging no say no yen the last time entimi maso. Enti me intel nyina na my omo din omo ka say the D-Day and tokwa besi eni now I wouldn't talk about senator umpe party ni and no say any power be muntino obia I study
okay
and the only way umpe so me say failure the party security meaning about what we be paying.
Honorable Obeka say you're speaking in parables so ka say omo de he for this party security na beba.
Well Osha list of the buyer it favors one candidate but they know themselves. Fortunately, elections committee and also Omanyantu. And what means that 2023 acquire almost far so even that I got 37.4%. This time, Sakwan, you have my chance. They use the EC. Me say EC et me friend. Boss me to me friend. EC na or polling station also opening me zero. No man instructions. Faring na ma one candidate.
Hey.
Me man me zero.
2023.
Yes. I have all the evidence.
Later no sa EC rep no. Woman no buy or mobile confess say
yes. Why they give, and one of them in the video, Wale, I will mention it. Wale, I got 92 votes. Now, Omu Kai Media na Obi Yishin Botomo.
Hey.
Yeah, and we have the videos.
Maybe
and the chairman himself met me at Kutuka International Airport. So Kajem said, they promised Papa no 100%. Intiminya be the number go monimase. Intino mam 0.
They promised most definitely. They promised Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia.
Yes.
100%.
100%.
But out of 92, no.
Number go monimase. They gave me 0. Kutuka International Airport. He told me, Osre and Okai. Okay,
wow. Talking about ASR, the Wakasisi, doesn't mean say the top to bottom approach, you know, it's a deliberate thing.
Oh, yes.
Said
a
favor.
Oh, yes. But, Omunya, and go postpone, but are you too late?
Postponing the date.
Yes.
For voting, you know. I didn't see the man who say Omunya and postponing.
That's so much from the Fenia Corner. Omo who say, in your man and your easy, sir. I mean, you're tough. One person handling them. And this time, sir, MCs, any CEOs, any ministers are not contributed to one person. It's not there. Because they themselves, they are not sure of the outcome.
Talking about MCs and CEOs, and then you're a member of parliament, Usha Dudu Omaba out, Ebekasi rally support behind Dr. Bawumiano. Still, I and also be one of all these people represent a constituency.
Omo ego. Any acquire Omo Faso a treaty me. 2023. Most of them are afraid even to come closer.
Omo treaty was saying.
Now, say you saw what happened. They were all part of it. To make sure, say, because mechanical, because many nipa use me. You can't use me.
Also, you think so? Mono you use more.
Yeah, obia you use me. Me position there. As you know, me don't see that be a medidi. Enti adia ya magana and kwana me. O adia ya interest. Obekatira me menye. Say in the interest of the country. Menye. And they find me to be a very difficult person, me and control me.
Okay. Okay, when we say we need position, but obedience over say idea and also in a way, a bit me a ground deal, sebia ubenya contract. But say what buying a honor man say what buying a rulia, the possibility say ubenya contract no high. And then Honorable Ken, the past administration no. Winning contractor,
of course. With the Misika, me top pickups, 240 pickups, used once. Every month. Now me minya contract. But omo kase minya contract. Omo munya biana. No mo di anso di ede. At least there's evidence of me minya contract. Me di bi boa party. Omo so ede no mo di
and no ye almost side that when huna say
me bibia
obi beka say a good deed is lost when it's mentioned. Inti bia me ye bi boa party ne kwa. I didn't come out to talk about it, but party paying for the enemy say me ye
me ye adoye no ma party no babia. Okay. And you say me per position and my minister contribute to a candidate. He wants to be secured of his position. Make the contributor to party itself. Tama your position. Sika. Na Sika as late as May 2016. Na pickups to constituency Ukrainian. Menam control American cars. Pickups used 240. I can mention all the MPs on Betty Academy because we have the list. My manager. Constable and Mohammed, they have all the list.
Okay.
But they know they and have me. What you say? We all live with our conscience. And now, Nintia and have me say, or say, anybody who is a leader and is not criticized by some of his people means he's not doing something right. So long as I get criticism from others, it means I'm doing something right. Because who criticize you, you step on toes. But the country's interest is supreme. Me, Adia Enya for Ghana, we MPP new, we NDC new, Mecca.
There was an amount to be a woman with support out the boa a party. Yeah, Mekai say engineer Kwabeneji Agyapong, Ebeka say, Sasi Kana Wokas or the man no crib biasa.
Sabrano, I don't know a young man when we school for. Now I could have gone further to give more details. Dr. Prekudumu and I a witness my contribution to Eduboy. But and we are 1992. We're talking about they don't even know this history.
Okay. Then you still stand by it saying, do you discuss Ama?
Of course.
Oh.
Of course.
I see. Do you get worried and hurt? Say party what dedicating Wama na a name we hear omo in a way one more support and I say individuals be our boy woman or madan womo chiama eya
we nipa ebeya me hwe wo baby am picky wo free bam fie is legon yet odidi young men and let omo ye me enemies but because Bible Quran was Yesu esa akwatafo du yare no ba ko pe ene beda na se but you know what me working the flip side and he said party for no ehunu a Ghana for the omu ade amaye
okay
na no yeko pon katamanso testimony anipa mienu ebe ma wo me ho ba ko osi maami bi oye woman police station woman organizer
okay
ochi ade anopa na ye hunu ye ena anwa ejanu ehwe ni gu no ho nanim ene sebe ne nufu ho nyina omu fra party panyini bia oma muwa wo ena ofre me okaso police station woman organizer padam so the 37 momfa ni shia me ho and they brought the woman we did no man here equal any doctors in kokasai no see 50,000 o hwe Benz na near here I'm so I'll pay to we preparation na mama no ewu but papa no my expertise over be dia dance here but obai senior offer party painful obm one na me as central MP offer me na be yes ama no de odia dance here chiro me nam referee two the profound one or the most serious one mama bi enso be dia dance here say na ne ba apasi when you admission to medical school when a police station woman organizer I will pon katamanso and na aka few days na aso na admission no atwam to onya sika and also obi chance ko ono abu Canada Japan ho ohu we a obeboa enti oba me nchen no e wo parliament the share girl no resource I say when kwade metu ama ba wo free and also free adanse asokwa tam so and am me fro MP and am friend na the speaker asama adanse asokwa MP no e be ka kire me say wonu wanya osika na ode chicha dia and kokotua
san MP ne kan
yes maybe review the woman repeated it which means the woman figure and she will never forgive that MP. And then, girl, or 5th year, every year, I pay the school fees. You see, and yet, baby, I will think, okay, why I say, me friend 37, I prepare BBAMA because of my contribution to 37 military hospital. Oko Ashanti region, there were 47 members of parliament, both NDC and MPP. Na Komfanochi oncology department omu machines asay unu yaba ukwa cancer treat patients no egugu from sa na doctor be appeal to me na mkaje so onko meba ti Saturday About Tuesday, Saturday, and I'm Kumasi. And what I saw, I will almost the cardboard and out to tour, and all these stones at to tour. Say, me am bar first, me am diso. I will come from Noche Hospital. Nania a touching me, a man, a moya, Papa B. Onon dia rutu se na ne yare em aduachiri na ne yere edda from no de nsa atulu kun so he said what I will pay this money and you all am say ne be no so omo agent wa ha obetimi a service machine but we say yamfa $145,000 na ma onye I'm so okay and next Saturday Monday my mom musika no it's a bon frère agent to the man. Not here. Why, apart from me, MPP candidates will be anti winning. Because Ghana for Jimmy D, TNC here. I'm not your frère agent to know. And I'm so, and the weekend, to me so, Monday, Meba, Namadi Sikaramo. As my papa Kaya, and he said, I say, Honorable can Agyapong am nene kase me say hi o say won kwa de o chira Sunday me ba be start me nim say all this kind of money
even though now face kind of the fact say one man work you know
the Monday sharp and I'm a man $150,000 actual bill no 145 but at least doctors in pain for you know those things say bibi betimesi and so we got to talk mattress pillows bed sheets say oncology department or admission ward no say aya mabrosoa at least for mattress bed sheet any pillow and to so e man nipa no na so
instead of say just cupboard keke wo for
no say nipa enye ti say nia wo mo dida wo ti say sebi aponchi bia wo ana krama bia wo ni nyina wo mo hwe ba oni doctor no baako echo radio so echo can say me and I'm here contributions here and the MPs were threatening him.
Threatening the doctor?
Yes.
So about
yes, Ashanti region.
Or mention MPs in the show.
I know them because they supporting one person and two because Adi also moye Oma said me and they were threatening the doctor. Besides that, emergency ward so me call what I saw. I later went again and donated 200 hospital beds. If you say Omohe, Ghana for even equal rounds, my whole hospital in Yoma. Mama a fiam quanta in Yoma. Mama Cape Coast in Yoma Hospital in Yoma. Which of the candidates say almost you? Which of the candidates and what team agree beyond MPP party a bois Ghana for? This is why Ghana for you Magin say me my impom a bra me show actually more bro for and Ghana they are going to vote for me.
Okay, honorable, what can't they say, Mame Emfa a Pulsar, a Global Info Analytics, Edituja, a November, Oma a Dr. Baumia 42.7%, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, a 17.7%, undisclosed, Womo just Omudo Kase Metuama we and as I say, a 14.9%, and undecided a 19.3%. Who be say any grounds no said ye who Cassis said ye Adoya we said this so manful be when a mama testimony. Na grounds and also people say ba a bua bemwana.
Me and me happy crowd.
Onje. Meaning is a winjindi.
No, me happy.
Also, say what shade? What's the BBC about at least?
Madam,
what say?
Omo de nipa sen. E nipa sen and we interview. 210,000. Who go for 2,000? Now they are deciding. Now another trick. Oppose. Or start a time ben with Dr. Baumia. Percentage ben or what? Is what you have 42. That alone should give it. And na Canada Agyapong, age 17. the last time okasi menya say na menya say nti me hwebi say ni oma no emu baba mu I'm staying focused. Focus, giving my message.
Okay, we stay focused. You because no who can Agyapong they said we see Ghana had ye bold no be anim say we sikani na sikani de o be say nkoso ana ye wado ye edenti ene ma wo hu say mame entu franka e ma me party na me medi Ghana anim eden ya honorable.
It's a good question. You know, let me tell you, money is good, but money is not all. Okay. So uti ekrom na ufi say unkwa wosika na obia wo Ghana enya kwama wa one day so what kind French Revolution the masses will revolt against you, kill you and take what you have. And even that is in the Bible. Akwataphobia Bible no say omo yade na abomination nti ama omo nkokrum na yade omo gu gate ya no a omo ntumi nkom omo decide say ekom di omo tina gate na chi a omo be with the kom omo ko eno ye one option but so omo tumi eforso ekokrum wa either so omenya duane adi ana so omo be kom enti eno two options no they decided to go into the city. And the Bible nature says, Emra, a chrome work for whom the abomination, Omugane, enti, Omozo, Edi, Pinting, a kama. And this Ostavo Nipa, the Bia, a com, a huchra, Arab Spring, a bit as you have. And again, I mean, can be sure. I go and pitch businesses with investors. Ukwa, they are more comfortable, say, and can we president so that you can secure their investment. Niami at the crew for 30,000 acres, at the Domi 30,000 acres, Sege 56,300 acres in based on trust, the record. Medruano, no my research about me, and they are prepared to take a risk. But so you're president, believe no asun musa because you can protect their investment and they are ready to come and invest to reduce unemployment rate. My concern here is the youth unemployment. And I decided say my contest be, and with all business connections and business acumen, I will be able to reduce unemployment in this country by industrializing Ghana. And my say, Sika, as you say, no, cannot help the country. If you are just positioned, so we share 5 northern regions. My sister, so Ukoha, as I see a daho. Na yenya president ni vice president ni continuously every year no want to develop that area out of. And so may the one statement pay first may the Minister of Agriculture Agyapong Northern Region to promote agric Ministry of Agriculture, the headquarters will be in the 5 Tamale, and may the investors be back. Now the difficult part our north no say and my voter for any Accra plains again any advantage because I only omuka in your mind between northern region any voter. The first question they ask, what is the distance from location now per se to Tema Port and now airport, and who goes against the north? And you have to be president with conscious effort. Say, I'm going to develop the place. And then I'm saying Tamale Airport, about 90% of it, the big cargo sections.
Okay.
So that from a hot to Europe is about 5.5 hours. Now every evening, planes, cargo planes at the Newman Airport. Well, my sister, may businessman menkwa mentimi enye.
Okay.
Mentimi enye.
Ebi mo so ewo view say you trust the country in the hands of a businessman. Or the bear rich no. There's no way so better how many businesses are collapsing. Or the eno ye be na the moment.
Yeah, very simple. Omu nim business here and abeka say me baby a ohia ni from ase dumping. Baby a mabedri. Me yankopon kura betu ameka. Yeah, say me be fa Ghana sika e dey enrich me. Yankopon betu ameka. Rather, it's good for the businessman because me a businessman. Frustrations we go through. Ghana establishing business we are enemy to the government. Policies are binding beninano. It doesn't encourage businesses except foreigners.
And Tina, recently you made a comment about say GRA injuries or more hands businessmen. Me
coastal at the park coastal ni Lebanese in India you share war. Maybe coastal 14,000 tons. Around the area about 1,000 something. Now we share the fleet of trucks a banho ebe fish as a load fish. Now many diano enipa emma ho regularly. Now omo the GRA for betina me coastal for 3 months. Now omo arrogance pa. Or no worker from GRA. Instructions are Obama owner no. You have no idea. Meanwhile, no Lebanese in anything. No. Till one day I called them and said, Mumra, how many trucks are is a small coast on our Wukana? Have you seen that 3 months now mobile? Why do you treat Ghanaians like that? Why? I didn't think you leave Lebanese off the hook. Let's trucks, businesses are all here.
Omo reason is saying.
Almost say only a small scale. Na small scale no. Trucks no ebe yiko eba na yiko. Large scale. Me my register VAT. I'm with your taxes no. And what more better. And this a year making. Almost changing company needs 5 times. Lebanese for. That's what they do. Again, Ghana, South Korea loan, and they are expanding business. My sister, 35%. Ghana bank give me approaching so. Yebema may almost the state of the steel plant in Yebema are here 22%. Abra 8 companies are when we steel foreigners. They take a loan from Omkrum. Between 3 to 5%. And to me, I would demand 22%. Madam, I'm no competing. And here, damn to dream, meaning what to do for businesses in this country. Yeah? Say now, me no crazy no more permasim. A cratch for more to me a co. Marco Jessica 800 million. Somebody boost to businesses, entrepreneurs. No more formal development bank. Development bank no mu we no ma sa disikano akoma commercial banks at a rate of 18%. What business no? Because bank na with this 18% and also at an interest better so because o default you are expecting your 18%. So what have you done to Ghanaian businesses? I have the experience. Okay. I know what to do. I call something Asia Miracle. Asia Miracle, we say, we identify your boss. Say, we're a veteran in business. What are his challenges? Government. Ebetimi abuano. Am I expanding? No, what to me are creating more employment. They give loans. Untria interest, but they will ensure the payback. That is exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay. So without interest, but you can't
you pay back. Okay. But Ghana default rate and also. Into the politics are Ombegu country.
Okay.
But we still have to believe in Ghanaians. So we are capable of doing everything obroni betumi aye. But at the same time, we have to be disciplined. And your party asem, and your mini asem.
Okay.
Why? Yeah, a human, government will be a shareholder in the business based on the percentage of sika the amount akoto equipment here. When you pay it off, the business is yours. We move on.
Honorable, now one sika no without interest, nani pano 8 year government and so better survive it.
So why can I answer question? Who's in any pan 8 year?
Because say in si one e wo ho no so no beti media dane. For instance, ye exchange rate eba na ye forex enye stable. Na okoma nipa ni sika. The time nipa ne betua no na se bia sika bia dollar ne higher. How do you
you pay it in dollars. Again, the key point here is that employment. Don't think of the money that you are going to make alone. The people that you create jobs for them, a hokurano taxes can offset the alone. What you say? Look, why is it that China for almost citizens Sisika, no interest, nothing, to go and invest in Africa? Now, Okwemi, why are imports? Ghana for a year there, and he said, Ghana products, you know, on the board in China, what could import to a better duty? Why? Okwemi has no subsidies. Fertilizer, Otuya, other chemicals, Otuya, Okoji Lona, in Siwu, Oba Nebia and board. And agro processing industries, almost better. Omuton at a higher age. Near ethanol plant, Adidomi, $100 million. Meaning, conform the as Omo catch them say, Ghana a boarding. And young Koto a browning free Brazil. And say, Obi a Maimati Ghana a Gramanu. Some baby Juma ama water for any be a Menkoto a Bruno way. Whatever it takes to reduce the cost of production, competitive, I'm going to do it. That is mechanized, large scale, with irrigation, a long-term investment, but I'm prepared to do it. I don't say, so to me, a Bruno, $150 per ton. In 2 years, $100 million in America. So that's my goal now. In Ghana, in your mabua, a denny, and nam loan in Siwu. Another thing I cool businesses, they have to believe in me. And he said, electricity. Electricity. The cost of electricity, Malusu 2 investors. They came here, India, for me buy. A Juma person here, and will be some say, India, electricity, a boat say. And I'm so, 15 cents per kilowatt hour. I say, how? On Tiase. They move the company factory no Giabayan Cote d'Ivoire at 8 cents per kilowatt hour. How are we going to compete with Ivorians? Now my lawyer is into poultry. Oframia also to Kwako Africos. You are selecting 3 biggest poultry farmers to go and learn poultry in Ivory Coast. I was sad. That is why you need a businessman who have experience. Maybe I'm a manufacturer as well. And I mean challenges in businesses are. So to me, a solve our problem now. Employment is creative.
Kasafa a solve our problem now. And a daily guide Ediaba. I will ban $4.5 billion food imports. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong.
Yeah. Let me explain them out. Before you ban it, you should make sure that your supply exceeds demand. Into the first year, you have the preparation, you know, farmers, some subsidies here making, because, bro, my sister, 5 northern regions, Ashanti region, Eastern region, Central region, Western region, Volta region, everywhere, it will bro. Everywhere. And so you import corn oil, This is an example of it. Now, majority of Ghanaians imponim say, "Ya be a broya anwa." Now, ukwa pharmacy, papa bi wabeche me bro 1,000 bucks. Wadwa bro no na ba na onya buyers. Meanwhile, when you find wet process, no, ubetimi anya in your 5 room at a go.
Okay.
And a dry one, ubenya 3. Into wet processing, the machines, no, the board, then it change dry again.
Okay.
Wet process, you can get ethanol, you can get starch, you can get oil, you can get poultry feeds, you can get carbon. Carbon. Sa Pepsi Cola also BS one
yeah.
Yes. And now the quantity kurana we 50,000 tons no. Breweries ni omo here you have they don't even buy to 50,000 tons. And no cry a problem. And as a export the difference is $30. I'm saying, well, a big wire waste in it. Let's export it and still make the $30.
I see.
Right? We corn grits, Syria, to say AKB. A brilliant me. Yentimi we.
They bet me.
Good. Right? Ghanaian boy. Why is Syria? We package the NFA.
Of course, oh, yeah, no war. Where you Ghana need the
yeah. Oh yeah, no war. Wasa amenfi, wasa krupon, and a boy see ASA. These are the people I'm talking of. Say we have to identify them and help them.
Okay. Enti sa nneema we say na ye betimi aye wo ha say no. Ye de free ama no ne ba no eno na wo ka ho asem se be ba ne. Honorable, ye kasa say you made mention of enam wo coastal.
Yeah.
Does it mean say we be ba ne coastal so ana? Sa products
why not? Why not? I'm going to build Mauritania, Morocco, Namibia, Angola. That is where Ghana for a fishing harbor
Okay.
Now banning importation will not affect them. Because Mamikas themselves, if they don't get it right, I'm going to give fishing vessels to canoe owners. So I canoe no fish market. We are going to give them right. You give them fishing vessels with government guarantee loans, everything, for them to pay in 10 years, no interest.
Hey.
Yes. My sister, yes, sir. You import $450 million fish a year into this country. Now, Obama, for 1 year, 450 million at fishing vessels. Do you know how much money we are going to make out of it? And how many years would be offsetting 450 million? Because the fishing industry is between $80 to $100 billion. And Ghana, we are not taking advantage of the sea.
What sea sweet? What can also the Ubey hotel Ube sea airports would they beko and
yes.
Obi baby say Sanya maka kaka we on book in the Japan eke. A he fan of Fesika Babeka Mekai say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wa campaign say politicians there mutimi chantro, especially the more year campaigner. And someone mo be kan ye nsemo abi wo no ma ntumi enye obekwa ko fesika wo hin na wo de aye we nya
mama sika ye benya no haya
ye benya sika wo
because we have to get our basics right. When we have the basics right, say sika ye nya wo Ghana ha acquire ye faso and spend sika no, I will stop it and make sure that we put into good use.
Ube stop it. How are you going to stop
the loopholes? Ask the finance ministers themselves. They will tell you the loopholes. I'll block all the loopholes and make sure say revenue no abayo yet media yes project in here. Again, Mami answer. If I tell you say I'm going to build a hotel in the middle of the sea, I've lined up investors already, and the builder himself abe kurom ha me ne na ba ha madam I just don't talk. I brought the Jordanian o see sa hotel no ewo nsuo no mu ewo Dubai. I brought him here. We've inspected the place. Ochusu from Committee 3 Watra Habo no because of the Habo into Obanenim to Jehovah Witness side hono. And when you be penetrate akosi is a hotel no epunum oba haro and wo ka jam so na minim no ka jam so the classmate wa oni ne ko Harvard a B5 now yes still you know as a classmate you know. So we went to Santoku Zani friend Villaggio Japanese restaurant and a cottonasi and so we need at the center of the World Hotel, you are starting. I've laid down the plans. And again, the answer to your question is, I am partnering, Ghanaians are going to partner investors. I am a woman who am 100%. If government has to guarantee loans, Krama, local banks, you know, and Masika, I will also force them because the government is guaranteeing. You cannot charge them 35%. Or else you knock them out of business. I've lined up 13 billionaires. But I could become 14. Or no, or build ships, or design and build ships. Indian billionaire. Only here, president of Billionaires Association in Dubai. He was here. I mean, in a call. Charles Bisu was there. Ready. What forced me and campaign into sign MOU to be February. Also, on the young man 50 acres for Takoradi Port, he will start building. So that is what I mean. What you say? I have investors to say, Maji Adidomi 30,000 acres. Here by ethanol plant. I'm doing it with the investors. What I am interested is the employment. 2 factories in Adidomi and Adakulu, 5,000 workers. A whole and a government, any taxes, a fee, any production, export a year, a buying so, you have to take risk in business. And we don't have to be myopic thinkers. Oh, no, really, as soon as I do. Here, my koto iron rods. Now, a big project number. I wanted a discount because around 8 companies, meaning I are foreigners. So what? I'm going to build a steel plant. And I've done exactly that.
I see. Honorable, the work Kenya idea ebeboa o mindful. And again, ebesanya baby drew say, as a say we ye o mampenyin and son and yama waki Kenya na what's me ayana.
And I'm sure Magia assassin 30,000 acres. Oh. Adakulu, 30,000 acres. Oh, Adidomi, 56,300 acres. Yet tomatoes.
Okay.
Near Kani, near cherry tomatoes. Spain, they were contract already that they want to buy. Oko North Wa, soya bean. They were contract from Chinese company, 2.5 million tons already. You know what I say? Cotton, Ochirako. I've acquired assassin 15,000 acres. And here you 100 acres per for pharmaceutical industry, the biggest in West Africa. Meaning I on hold because of campaign.
Oh, okay. So a idea, a yet dinner will be that.
Oh yes, win or lose.
Lose. Oh, okay.
I mean, may very daring.
Okay.
Win or lose. Now I go to Asasika. No major to work again. How?
I mean, because say we president we more then no what's me establishing in
you. See, when you know.
Idea will be
idea.
Okay. Mame and kind as someone who can when they say I don't speak good English, good enough English to go to IMF for loans, tell them this. Ghana needs experts in job creation, not experts in loan collection.
Yeah.
he for a very good in our more expert in speaking good English for loan collection.
Now, why not a better TV so I can't say, oh, young Toma, sa candidate way on the Tibrofo, na Canada, Japan, on Tibrofo. China, no, Yakobo Bision, on the Brofuna Yajuma. Korea for, on the Brofuna Yajuma. Malaysia for, at the Brofuna Yajuma. Only mistake. India for, almost fix it, Misty Plantain. One day, me buy na my iron rods line no every 222 meters. To because Gina itire atwa no na me friend am so yam call lunch. Na dem call usu noble. Ya ko ya no me start say me ka brofo a na ba ko sorry oh boss. Na omo nyina na chi brofo. Me madwene ni say India a British colony into automatically omo ka brofo. These are engineers. Omu krabie, omu di omu krum, omu province, omu kasa no omu different. Omu di omu language, and I yes machines no ye ton. Day na Ghana nkwade, ye leaders no say this a brofo kwa. Na Uganda escapo han, emu dudu say na wo doctorate degree. Ye the doctor no man kra, ye the chair based on na dwuma waye. And all over the world. Say na tech for no ebemwa unya educated people here. And this is what Ghana. You see the problem we have in this country is brofo. Na brofo we are say you don't IMF. Yeah, ban some kasia ye kai. Yes, IMF. We have failed. We have to admit as people, apologize to Ghanaians and move on. But you can't musi Ghana. Now a whole lawyer etim be gina ho e ka say Canada Agyapong Tibrofo obi nso say me kwa ko come motherfucker. Even if I say motherfucker and a Ghana for benya dwuma ya oh that is good now we be otinko that is good now your pocket is empty.
So meaning say as someone because can say you say lawyer touching and can say me say yem toma monto delegates nto abama obi a una koma enha no bokwa to blow and answer say bi asema wo kan we na ano edin dodo nti ono no oka asem no makoto no blow. You see also come make a statement a good one must a disco boy be a year audio be by video and some I will not repeat it. And attaching a minimum nyansa channel. So minimum nyansa channel and continue minister that. The way OCDD a kufuadu atem actually more Heathrow Airport. No one say a new one in a Niswa a kufuadu government of a minister. Wow.
Yeah, we see Heathrow Airport airtime. In summer or kind, no me to repeat it.
Why your lawyer paying?
Only I'm a lawyer.
Only a lawyer.
No, but I'm a classmate.
Okay.
Meaning the same idea, boom. Me try economics, not me literature. Yani niye, every former. A discourse ga former niye.
I know say na do anything.
Debbie, I can't say. First, now come back. This time you're too much to make.
Oh no. And also no man for be no can say, hey, you sure no can just say you're taming or not. You're doing a lot of disservice to yourself. Why you nim one or you nim say on a weekend there.
But I'm so strong. Even a lot of politicians will not even get the courage to come and speak to you because intimidation, they are still deceiving themselves that we are in power. We are not, and they are still intimidating. But I'm cool with it. Now, and yes, will be a tumufu. Me first.
Okay.
And son, who said, Ghana for Kurano. Now, MP Baku, a friend. No, catch up the massa, say, a do so. You are going to win. Name them, who can't credit politics and can't cresa.
Son, MP Negature.
Yes, not at the speaker, no, me all. Did that be out here? Must you where? That's what can't credit. But say it's affecting MPP party.
Yes. And come baby say, don't you think say and somebody be no more from 2013 to 2024 and campaign period in a way a National Democratic Congress upper hand over a MPP because of Nsembia Okaye they used against party. No could be saying
no maminka yinicho ni ana me purchase minka sanu affect party no.
Oh, who kasa wonka momo no.
Yeah, maminka semcho. You winning election 2020. NDC for Benin Cantamanto. Papa Bia na o lead MPP campaign. The shops bear 6 omushini nyina.
Honorable. Who say NDC gonna come back?
Yes. A community.
To that.
Yeah. Because also NDC for.
Okay.
And they did that to the man. And to be quiet. Me tia sama me ko hwe wona me ka jom se samushi obia shop bia mu a me teacher homes me fie wo ho me were the same line President Mahama was yes so ko shi ni fie everyone ana is easy obia anya yi but President Mahama is a good friend. Oh me my heart me penance on one super massive genuine. And so MPP Hunti, look at the statement I made. Now, and MPP for a issue against me say 10 cents of Canada Agyapong. Abra, me cast assembly in defense of MPP. Oman Koshi stores in it. They went to Ashanti region. But the moment I made the statement, there was a halt. Have I saved the party or destroyed the party? 10 cents of Canada Agyapong, and let me say, Moses Kwaje 10 commandments, all these years, what is here to be account 11? And they say, men kwaka bibia and acquire 11 cents of Canada Agyapong. But I can assure you, say, Santa de Manu Tru, acquire the MPP for Bifa, Nancy Achuman, no Mukam, a Jame Woo, no. But this time, most of the presidential material, may trust me a presidential material. Now, MPP hunti. I stoop so low to defend the party. Omo Mukasa, Omo presidential, me president. Opa, your maintenance 1 and 1. Sabusun, workers do those muka. But politics indeed, obey to me to do whatever anyhow. But this time, I ignore them.
So, in Nino Ubu Ponkosho Wachia. Do you regret making certain statements? Do you regret defending your party in that manner?
Yeah, for the payment. Yes, that is why I apologize to President Mahama. And I will continue to apologize to him. And then could defend the MPP. Yes, me an informant to Yoko. That no crown, no cranny. Meaning is 1 and 1. Da. But me who the picture any journalist near all you know. But and go for year campaigns and making it Japan. May informant to Yoko.
Oka informant assemble. Ebi eka say oh honorable Kendi. Ye can youth ye can grassroots omanfo epena sempa. Musa dankwa enso eye hwehwemu ode betu dwa say si ye ka nkofo mo support wo pa NDC fo e support wo yie pa. Nti say wo compare say in a way it's a competition into mo competitor no mo fo mo e support wa. Don't you think say expose the weakness of a party not structures and executives?
And a channel will say the Canadian Japan back even NDC for will vote for me.
But and then looking at offense primaries are mobile bekono.
Right.
And you woman on a delegate
but again they have a voice.
And you woman so na and grassroots and also and delegate. How are you going to transform way for into a delegate and I say in a way a bit me as so much amount.
So NDC need to all catch say for Canadian Japan brand in bar. Yemi cry but it's a strong message to you not to make a mistake.
Baby so on the other side no. But they just want to have you said
the flip side. I'm not a weaker candidate.
Okay.
I'm bold and decisive leader. I'm not going to be coward. they see other candidates as a prey. I bet me at twice show almost so just like me and this in his obedience. I am not going to accept defeat 10 as early as 10 a.m. Young Kali MP Saba Enweye Namako.
And I know Ora Justin Kodia Ebe Kain say sad decision of coming out to accept defeat wasn't a sole decision. It was a collective thing. Even Onunimpono came in and Kanya Samboa. It's to be fair, no. And yet, Dr. Baumiana Kassan didn't pay a buy in painful in
your own political experience in the now, almost I don't know, say, you could take a decision, abra, ye kai aba, ye. Now, we accept defeat. Why we don't go other parliamentary candidates? That is why we lost miserably with the pieces.
Almost say no more Johnny Ghana for you now.
Okay, Ghana for and he said, hold on, madam, we are mistaken. You have to accept. And Koya Wadrin say, Uko city on the fence. Why Epimenides? Unkoha Emaha. No. Why a mistake? Be bold and say so. It was a mistake on our part. So Munina and Koya. And the other child say, any part 20 could take a decision, I want to make a mistake. Let me say, now be free, Alex Markin. If ye, me correct, naba, so muka we. Me see kwemwa. You say breaking news. Papa no, ebaya, wa accept defeat. Na yegusu kan aba. Typical example is Tema Central. Senyame agelusu seat no so pan. Enyame gelusu seat no. Uti ase yan kan we ye no. Announcement ni ba pepepe NNDC for bugu ayiso. I had to call reinforcement to the EC. And ukura no omo men go for no pen so we their boss and we are so mudia. Still, they force Tema West EC to declare Tema Central for NDC. Nam see here ha. Yampene. Here court NPP for ntini. Yeah. Yamfa gentle. And any pa of green one kwana ho onwene o minor na party no. Onye good leader. Me say when these guys were going to court, I was the only person, many have your marking. And you court. That is how come we got Tema Central. Where were they? Omukura, Omono, a benefit to more. Where were they?
A benefit to almost the same.
Now, Mimi call a president, Mimi lose in Jibankobi. Moamukobi, Amuji Mono, and Nebaya, yeah, bro. Tema, good, Maha. Police a year why? Tesano police station. Omo di baho ebe kai. Alex Markin we bold. We bold. MPP for you granny. Na akano. Na DC for more. Basu na otio. What are we talking?
Talking about wabo yonko honorable Alexander Fenyo Markin. The ebinomo say omo disappointed in leadership the way would see ye near our parliament in the one no must stage we say yachi we meet and would ye anymore say and now critics and even with the ruling party
NDC for adiomu ye omu refi and critics in omu position say Alex Markin Obiso minority leader. It should come from Eastern region. It should come from Ashanti region. But I'm so on farmer.
But now I attention. A bit more penny.
Din. First like mabu bobu in edin. But this time me my friend I catch a crash. Japos me too. Because now you bet me didi for the rest of your life. And my woman yes as a winner MP. Now me who to me pa. Intimidation, I don't look nice apart from my voice. Although nipa ba me nchen no school fees and my would ya too and I say uba pe me se ko MPO.
They say they won't call sabi o.
Bebe.
What's the
yeah. That be tria sika na sika ni tria mu en ha me se pressure.
Almost time pressure.
Yeah, say nipa no. One plan is a over money bibi, not what 12. Or the neba, edinachi, or the way I say, and let me fear. By 4 months in the ground and call us in. And here we are, and come with peace of mind. And it's a ubo breya. And your MP one a bit more so bad. Say, the pressure will form come.
Even campaign and message
because my cycle was a sika mutual be a mutual. And you know, and coming.
Sika would you be as a saying?
Oh, so we call around, obi the car, a buy. Every tier was about, won't you be na uncle. So you have to give him something.
See. So meaning says, it's a Ubenya, Ubetime, presidential candidate, and I say even to get after the primaries and I say to be a flag bearer near there, you don't need less than $100 million. No cressa.
Oh, I know they exaggerated.
Sir.
Oh, I know they exaggerated.
And the amount to win it was roughly discussing Ubenya to be a flag bearer.
Maybe I don't want to say it. My opponents are watching.
Hey, Honorable Ken, I said you don't want to say. You don't want to say.
No, this is strategically.
Somebody is aspiring to be, a presidential candidate or to even be a flag bearer for any of the parties. The panel person was saying, "Baby, if you was saying,
on your ready, sir, a very costly. Planning is very, very expensive.
Okay.
Very, very expensive.
Oh.
Now, why your budget to cry? Assembly at the better you'll be forced to pay.
Oh.
Another. It's easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy, no. Dr. Baumia can say, I'm my examples. Say President Kufuor, and yet one term or Koya, and a woman, Tomano, citing and Kufuado, and so, sir, the former president. Because of that, so we'll try first. Now say, when Yensai enfa 2 million money bill.
I will not let you land. Mamima, they are twisting history.
Okay.
And we have to straighten it. Obi a diabolic, and Obi make his statement.
Oh.
And you know, first, the first flag bearer of MPP, and Professor Dubois, Oko Bakuno. One, President Kufuor na Oboni di example. Adinti and one can say, a Dubois he call Bakuno, President Kufuor and Tiamanan come or contest. And what do we need? But before I forget, say Obi anywhere I call back where we Dr. Buzia. Orani, Owini, Liman, Orani, Owini, Rollins, Orani, Owini, first time. Mahama, or vice president, Orani, Owini. So don't let us
was IT ni pay me no.
And I'm person or come no kure. Emma delegate who no order that womunti or to see history. I'm bold to tell you, say or to see history.
Chinokre bia sign.
Chinokre ni that near the mabubo begin. Buzia what is called 2 times. What is that Liban called 2 times? What is that Rollins called 2 times? What is that Mahama? The first time no here called 2 times. Please. Mumi and come correct. But some say, you see, instead of apologizing to MPP for and Ghanaians, a friend who could justify, well, one, President Kufuor, Nientia occur 2 times. I want to know party ni member onim. So onimwa and go member kiss our history. No,
Dr. Baumia,
no party ni. No party ni 1996. No.
This is onim.
Exactly because
party no
history. Yeah, history because President Kufuor won or went 2 times because Obakaya Ebiana Edidiemana Usa. It took Afarijan 5 days to come and make the announcement. Abayanson or say, I need protection. We are Baduniba. So Nipa can say Chihuahua. That's just a Kululu be Akoso. And when I was here, money protection, I will buy Kufuor 39%. Niaka in our Togo, Rollins India. And no, am I who said no. Kufuor also appreciated Adubuan in 31 to 39. Yeah, we are no crown or 39. what you say na sa justification o ye nyina even adubu ahen ya mano second chance who have say your ball court to parliament enti and your ball court to parliament and he wrote a stolen verdict even that ya mano second term. So my sister, what are they saying? Kufuor, because of Afarijan, 5 days it took him to give announcement because of Lusunti. President Akufo-Addo, the first time, 2008, he won the election by 49.7% against Mills, but he couldn't cross the 50% plus one vote. And until he called second round, and also Obia and Crosso, and over the time, I could decide, and I President Mills, and we knew 23,000. 2012, we all saw what happened again. To send the year Akufo-Addo, and until we decided to give Akufo-Addo the third chance. But with the idea, and Tama West, Ablekuma West, or your progression, you know. Idea wonya 1.2 million Kufuor di obenya here and the core here and Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo left with 6.7 million. He won with 6.7 million. About 6.7 million dear Jawa over to us. We have 4.6 million. A difference of 2.1. My sister. Baba nature.
Won't attribute ASR loss no to say Abraham Obabem there were a lot of things that a see here no ma or man for the door na bufu because now at the end so a year one MPP for a kasa na say we have a discussion almost say enye
what boss I won't
you see ama enye or friend say yeni ayen crofo na ankoto aba no esan se no mo bu afu unye ni se no so kan ho
have you also asked yourself that question?
A lot of policies. I mean, recently, President Kufuor can be a
progression. Where? Any idea to way. Any year you.
I will say a more year.
From Edubu him, Kufuor.
Okay.
Nana Akufo-Addo. Any or no? Where baby a dear. Where baby a dear. Sekubena afra a theater and chacha complete. What you form free as soon as say I chacha complete. Into Ubana by associate. Now what can be my answer? What can be first no? O say me mean someone make career and I might lose election.
Yeah, that's the Muam Kasamon where there's
young for no. What need message? Message is to destroy other candidates. Me di aye Brian, di aye Irene, candidate there. If you know, but who be catch there say, who bet we are building Ghana economy. Now you what $1 to 4 cedis. Now you free soon 17.5 or 4. Now be catch there say, Canadian Agyapong kasa wakai. Obi Oye presidential candidate. Who got wrong? You didn't speak about economy. And I digita. Still, any other election. Who go lose here? Now you are going to attribute it to Kennedy Agyapong. Semi kasa chira woman no mutie and woman say then can you too late for them. Me catch them say I was granted interview. War Metro. Now culture say Ghana doesn't need change. Change needs Ghana. Hey, sir, arrogance near you know. They didn't listen. Oh no, but so be a dear. Na say enko ye kra. And I obeka say change no mo dimri ke ko say there be. But na enko ye I don't think get to tia you say. Na enko ye. Me catch them say. Me catch them say. Look, Ghana for who decide papa way back. Anybody or government in the Ghana for decided 2022. Emra sikano a drop wom. Emma businesses sika shi yena and one for umwadre. I was not part of the government. I was a member of parliament.
But now board beer, now on that board beer so.
Omu propaganda. Board da ben yademi call. Da ben and yademi call board also. The first time na Christian church. If you don't know, Christian church on an board chair. My second round here and on them buy. Injury time and on the years a board chair. Go there and ask Ghana Gas the changes I brought there. Go there and ask. Now you see, madam, our bompa is over Yeska. Sika ye pa o. Enye nneoma nyina de bata ye pa. Hwa ye ko budget. Na me hwe wo mu sika na wo mu yam sere. No mu yam sere.
Because we betimi kwa wo
exactly. And you know, wo mu bi bia ni ho. Wonim say Egabi MPP nipa bone. They actually went to Ghana Gas. Say omo aya omo nya dent on me. Nti be buy a board chairman no. Be bia ya e betimi omo use against me. And you be surprised say NDC for wo Ghana Gas. I will appreciating am here and omo friend. Nti me wa na omo friend say yaso wo kwa no Ghana Gas wo do omo sika ekoye investment e wa no subsidy. A Christian church at time. And I'm going a bad investment. I was not part of it. And the newspaper no from here other publishing. And I'm saying, oh, publishing for say Ibiana. I'll come with the evidence for you to see. Then he went back to check our Ghana Gas. And it was a time one Ghana Gas for investment. No man, oh, there's here. And the way yes, running a politics, no, but me this time, me see my
Wakasa.
Yeah, me kasa.
But maybe be drama wakasa na.
At an appropriate time, I will speak.
But enu hono so na too late.
I too late. I give it to faith. I'm not going to respond to Obia. I will not.
To Obianka de Obeka.
Obianka. But me statisa me fire. They will run away. Evidence I'm the back. Media, I just don't talk. I'll give you evidence. Once that touch and here, me catch you say Heathrow Airport. Why is there all airports in the world? Say me did try. I don't think I'm because Heathrow Airport. Obia dear, onipa no ko gina ho say me nti brofu. Obia me nti brofu. Between talk a dime $500,000 ko for time. AU village at the chew. Emma would you rent or chihime and a native or $4,000 amount. We answer way. Obro funi na hana. Obi on tip of to me to dan no reaction. Now no walk high no office or high. O mu to man me man $50,000. But I leave it to fate. Mobi an Canadian.
Honorable. Unyi ni se obi ka se honorable Kennedy Agyapong na kuma eben na maybe omu feel say obi from wa. You're too hard on the person.
But say me hard. At an appropriate time.
Oh, say when you're hard.
At an appropriate time. I know everything about them.
Then that's one and some now.
My me train. My ding you can be.
What they say combine say after prime minister no lose moment na be spell out.
No answer. Me near madwene sa. Na me ya make me account. Me means rory. Make me account. A base medidi. Because I don't rely on politics to survive.
Obi the message about Mame and Kaima listening to Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong this morning on UTV. This morning on UTV gives me hope as a youth of this country. I am strong sympathizer of NDC, but should the MPP select Honorable Ken without contemplating, I'm waiting for him. And even if he doesn't win, he must go independent. Does it mean says a Honorable Kennedy Agyapong and winning or be independent ana? I don't
know. I can survive with anything. Me ni omo time. But I know interest also me ko wi abano.
there's so what kind of Korea abemo mamimbi said, do you believe in structures no say na?
I believe in the structures, but last minute easy for no committee in minim
underground.
Yes,
so mo be
use party security say omo obia obabejina because ombe kanyina that the ombe gane they come papa Kofi
honorable Ken acquires a mission among aspirants in Nyina no so wo kasa na se bia I mean the 10% course on there who reflected on a maybe BSc 2013 2023
yeah.
maybe anya would doesn't mean say in a way no Emma what harbor some kind of bitterness be against Dr. Bawumiana.
Me no want that the crowd. My life, no, he doesn't exist.
Hey.
Because he is existent, okay. That's how I see myself. What do you say? But I just don't want to say anything. Now, Obio did him attend here on him. One day, Assembly our president, Akufo-Addo fee, the boy Papa Bidin. Now, Obiano, if you were the next day, no more post to him. So, oh, okay. But me thought Obia some ancient trip.
Okay.
Madam, what is your team up? Ube wuntem.
So doesn't mean say
some shame trip. Me come we are my free.
Doesn't mean say after the primaries and on say Obasa Dr. Bawumia Winia, will you campaign for him?
The last time I campaign, you or to me for a phone. I can't thank you. No one said it matter. Yeah, they were insulting me. Maybe call round. And my parliamentary candidate, baby, I'm a call. Obi Odin Kura, Napo. I took him to my warehouse. And your man by the chair. Now our young boys, Omu Dimatem, semi-man campaign.
Honorable Ken, only ni say, Womo Sebi, Omubedi Watem, a yo musu sebi, Omubaka say, and you are and yes, I recently, you share your mamma not to she and your more spelling out. Doesn't mean say we were behind her in Tinemana.
Not to she knew me no nothing.
But say they was switching come.
Was switching no me or Nama. Me wouldn't be a woman. Me tear social media.
Okay.
Me tear news on send them by me be sorry. Me can't be crowd. I stay focused.
Staying focused and your mother now person will display na yes.
My vision. Ghana. Sa yeah me guys $4.5
billion food imports.
Yeah, Kube. Ghana obi ato Kube a enkran. Oba no na ono mu nsuo no odi aduane no na wato ne aka na gu. Wei no na sika wo Kube. One, ya di Kube we afro ye nye dwane ye ne hono no ye de ye chako. Two, ye de ye ropes. Sa ukọ habo na ship no lande ropes akesi omina de Kube ene. Ye de Kube ye fertilizer. Say ye 100,000 to 200,000 coconut plantation. Yeah, import fertilizer. Right? This is organic fertilizer.
Wow.
You did do Emre, Europe, America, where say 10 pounds, no, $15.99. Yansu Kubeno, you bow ya no yame that working. Now you craft fertilizer, and we need between 100 to 200,000 acres across the country. With the assemblies, you know, Sikaya di Mawomo, Omfanya coconut farming. The coconut juice from Thailand.
Kubeya.
Yeah, Kubeya. Yeah, juice. Everywhere. Eastern region, Central region, Ashanti region, Western region, Volta region. Everywhere, you do Kube. Ayentimi enyesa juice ibi. Coconut oil, ranife, white. Kubeya yanum waha ye. You see what we can do
with coconut.
Well, say coconut, the milk. The coconut, yeah, is some. This is coconut flour. This is coconut sugar. When I catch you say, you need a good political leader who understands business and who is creative and who is pragmatic. We spend $700 million importing sugar. We spend $350 million importing flour. When you know one kubenu betimi ayese ni ma we. But we have poor direction because any pana mo ko to abama wo mo no say yemko IMF, yemko World Bank. Coconut toothpaste. Coconut toothpaste. Hwenyuma kubenkwa etimi yo. Right? Another type of milk powder, edi kube.
Coconut.
And my sister, we have a lot of money in this country. Now the money involved would be a coconut plantation. 200,000 acres will not be more than $20 million. Coconut, udria, modofunu, edria, kubeno. The Intimidation yes and your man winning will not cost more than 20,000, a million. My young research, you know, indeed, almost you're worried. So, Ubenya Sikano or he, and I say, you know, I know what I'm doing.
Inti say, Nyamea Domna say, delegates a more opportunity, na say Ghana for more opportunity within 100 days.
Speed, 100 days in a year. I'll use it for conscientizing Ghanaians to change their mindset. Nyameno Kenya, say Ghana for I'm woman me anyagwina enyadwuma. So we go and conscientize Ghanaians using more UTV mo kamu twi kama ni aba sa wona ye advert wo na tu wano ati ni abefa wo ye advert for the country the cost station we area ni afa Agyapong nom otiase kwami sefa kan nom na your broadcast senior ubedo woman say Ghana ni bia ahonchirenti ompe Ghana. We have to love our country before we can develop. Intimidate 100 days there. I will conscientize Ghanaians to change their mindset. And again, that time I'll use CSIR for any tech for universities for I'll be meeting them say this is my vision. A kwabay any yenamo a cratch for no ebefa ami aboa. I will engage stakeholders, our businesses to know their challenges before I come out with new policies. If you don't engage stakeholders, there be an utiachida who assume say, oh, despite he's making too much money, you be cripple. And so that wouldn't electricity cost. And anyhow. But when you engage them, now obia kana semchirowa. When we are formulating a policy, you take into account business challenges. And this is what I'm going to do in 100 days.
Okay. Minim say oman for do draw na ni di wachi ebika honorable kendi obi nyuma wo ebi say oh nkofo awa for mo adwuma nko 50,000 ebi say oh entina me bi sa no obetimi abo eye companies ahodo a we bi a currently eye adwuma
na companies so 19 companies in adwuma
a number of nkofo so awa for mo adwuma. Do you have the idea?
But my make asem chiro question ya obisa me there's a young man obisa me question and I may be companies no boy you show video no be one near frame GRSA near frame GRSA me I say into this time I'm not going to tell you
unka companies no, but do you have an idea of unkofonso wafa wo
yeah this year I'm at 368 no workers 7,000 and I'm at 368 I've become even in opposition. I have almost 7,500 workers. Now, obi owa onyini adwuma no wonam hu sei. Ya ga ntiro se Canada Agyapong dia no. Edan wei wonam ho ya nka nkyerɛ sɛ Canada Japan dia wo asase wei ya nka nkyerɛ sɛ Canada Japan dia wo enti na ne green sɛ Ghana for ankasa kura no don't believe say Ghana ni ebetimi abia adwuma ama ni nua ye bi yi se broni nkwa eno ti na mse ebe change your mindset we build confidence in Ghanaians to challenge themselves say ni obroni ye bi ayenso ebetimi aye so that we take our destiny into our own hands. What do I say?
Yeah.
My sister, believe in yourself, sir. You bet me here. Yeah, you know, with collective effort. You bet me right. Benin president here and go move to me. And then a child Africa, your mentality. Here, this guy. And on your may agree in so changing constitution here. No. Or the cutting as our and a senior issue. For 3 years, on your $4 billion. Because Dubai free zones, a warehouse, almost see huge, purposely for Benin cotton. This year, first 6 months, when you have $770 million. Abra January, na Ghana tete kwashi, ebi cocoa bar 950 years. Obisa cocoa board $100 million. How? What kind of management is this? Because there be a normal cohege. Near young say, cocoa industries, Ghanaians are not able to penetrate because of setting up chocolate, whatever factory you are. Lean season, the annual, and your trauma locals. May one, a year papa, Umusubenya Biaton, Oma hedge, across Switzerland. What kind of management is this? What do you say? No could say, and now my Ghana for who so Canada Japan or Casado or say Ghana. Men so that met me here.
I see, men so that met me ye. Me questions that can be brave. Time no ain't that minim says yeah part 2 of this. Inti we dey say to me e mama we plan na
what from show my ideas. That was some a pragmatic person.
Oh no, but in as
and
much
I
as
believe in Ghana.
Exactly. In as much as we believe in Ghana, no so meaning say a collective thing. Nipa na woni wo mo ebe ye.
Na make country.
Woni wo mo ebe ye sai djuma no. Baba mami embisa wo ko. Meaning say aspirant woni wo mo kwa akansie nyina. Woni mo bia.
Yeah.
Eye dena ubehu ebi strength, ubehu ebi weakness nomne ade. But ene no say ka Honorable Kennedy Agyapong a akansi a woko se wutu franka nipa ba akope na mpempi na ya na yebo wone no Dr. Bawumia ene Honorable Kennedy Agyapong minim se bibi ohonomo a past umeki comment be oh he's a fine gentleman. Do you still stand by that?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I know so many things. I don't want to say anything.
Hey.
It looks a picture of innocence. But what I know. Sir, I'm going to say planning. Chairman for or friend say oh. October, November. You be dinner tomorrow and one was in the campaign. And I'm done also. I'm plan so almost starting from September, October. Edimatem mean I'm angry.
Hey, you know na essentially.
Yeah, because he met them, and that was his political strategy.
Wow. Until they won't now, they won't mean any good thing, Bianca.
No, and I'm say,
okay.
I don't even think about him.
Okay.
And I be yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just staying focused.
Okay, meaning myself, Tamale High Court, I really said Pandai, Yanko rerun. Will take on it. Do you think somebody may retain his seat in an answer mobile Lucy?
Me are conversant with the area, but you never cockle. But me are conversant with the area.
Okay. Don't you mean predict to say indeed will be to me? I won't answer.
But who share NDC force by be a omu dead dear. Omu ma young GC no.
Sir.
Yeah.
So by Ben more than a day.
Osha Ablekuma. Osha Akwetia. What you say? Subambia omuda na di owo no. Na mo all the seats omo nyina so still almost a pribicao.
Chinkabe plead this and come enjoy we same for.
At this time, they mean plead and acquire 11 cents.
Okay, Mamisha dear, a name no Sawashanka, yanka wanye.
Minia dear Bakokura, who yanka wanye.
Sir, the idea be a way you be a symbia, who can you be active, and you still stand by it.
Correct, Papa.
I see. Into leadership style, over describing a say a day.
Me, my leadership style, I believe in people. Some of the nipa and the baye juma. Me, obi oni my juma be who say be a liberal, but I'm strict.
But only selective.
Only selective. No.
Okay.
If you have the potential, we want to develop this country. Ghana first.
Ghana first. I'm always Dr. Kwame Nkrumah so Nema, you want to beat it.
I want to beat his record.
In a way, no, more ideology near the conflict.
You see, when a statesman, a new man was here, apart from say President Akufo-Addo last minute, or can say expand the motorway. Motorway, almost yana Ghana population 4 million. Still, a population of 33.6 enjoy at the away. Akosumbo, what you say? A new man was here, baby. With this population, across increasing, we are still enjoying it. Okay. Our birthday still tema relevant. Nia abeka wunyina and so kurati said nia oye for so many years.
Yes.
A champion and also try kakra and ra dance man. A champion so and a year. What say nia seriously say yes one tibrofu or kwade bi commercial one wine. But one more tibrofu yine why let me up build baby to set down so man. And we have to be careful the language. Yadi a qualify will be said sabi onimunyansa na se onimunyansa.
Okay.
So
I see. Inti already the name of panintina
exactly. Yes.
Obe beat.
Yeah.
Okay. Your honorable major Mowako assembly chat to Adrema Ghana for.
Namdema delegates first. And he said delegates. Munya GDA will muse Samotu Abamamia. I'll beat any NDC candidate in 2028. Because Ghanaians, in the history of Ghanaian politics, I'm the luckiest person may contest here. Ghana for Ankasa, me party for Chelsea, Mumfa Kennedy Agyapong mra, ni ebetuaba amamo. Again, more omu nisi kachi, enko chusu candidate, tiseni ye nanu, yediya ununa, nisika, and we am first come remy and away and you say baby every year. Into this time young to Obama obia or what vision or castle by Yansua or no any lifetime. Why you may be a producer and pa or castle obey Canadian Japan castle obey we are obey. And yes, will be a Baba catcher or say maybe a Ghana when you don't get the basics right. We need to get first the basics right. Na enyuma emra ewiase delegates monti eniye onipa bia woni munyam ene wadwuma.
Okay.
So wadwuma ya wo woni munyam uni adwuma ya sabe obakora wo fie na osuma na onko efise o pesika akoto aduane adikura wa anya bia ma no na abeso. Enti Canada Agyapong stands for industries. Jobs. Okay.
Honorable better say nana pay. Already, America, or say, main country, so who play, you were very pivotal in the kidney transplant, Dr. CNN. Just watch here.
Okay.
I will say for, I have say,
and you want the American I will testimonial.
Part 2 of
okay. But I remember part 2 before election.
Medase. But Honorable Kennedy or Hene Agyapong, your presidential candidate, up for New Patriotic Party, and I'm in Komobo, Yadi AC, Ahase, Wadaro Machine, to say, Abajafwa Krado, into Yada Yamutia Wameba, Yebesin Kunyani Digana Hong Kong, Kobia, Embassia.